Hi, welcome back to Greenstone Ivy. Got a little bit of an announcement to tell you all about today. You've probably noticed over the last few videos that the odd shelf's gone missing here and there. There's a container been delivered in the stone building. Things have just changed here and there. The way I've been talking about stuff's slightly different. So I've decided to close my shop, my workshop's down. A decision I come to a few months ago now. About 7 years ago we set this business up, me, my wife, my father. My wife ready to go and do her own thing, do some other stuff. My father is reluctantly going to be semi-retired. He's 67 now. He loves working, loves doing it, but he doesn't want the heavy lifting like we were doing. It was so busy. And I'm at that stage where, different chapter. So we set this business up wanting to supply stonework to our local area and surrounding areas, and it's just been so popular, more than we can ever imagine. We've had to keep upgrading and make things bigger. We do more and more and more, and it's nice when you're doing it, it's lovely, but it's not actually what I'm all about. I like doing less of it. I'm not that bothered about mass producing, or for example one of our products, the Northumberland Tiger Stone bird bath bowl. I mean, when I first started making them bowls I probably sold 10 a year. Now I have to make 2 or 3 every day to keep on top of it, and there's a waiting list always. So if someone orders one and they want it in their garden for the summer, there can be a good 4, 5, 6 wait to get that. And if it's going over to America, which we always send stuff every week, there's something going over to America all around Europe. Europe's not too delayed, but then that adds another 6 to 10 days on, depends where it's going through, and customs. So there's a long wait, and I don't want to work like that. I don't want to be making hundreds of bird bath bowls. It's I've enjoyed it, it's been great, it's been lovely to say we've done it as well, to start a business from nothing and turn it into something incredible, send stuff all over the world. But now it's just ready for the next chapter. So I'm going to give you a little tour around of where things are empty now, and then I'll take you around to see the new area and what we're going to be doing going forward. So my old shop, the tree in the middle. So this tree, we built this building around this tree. So this tree is about 30 years old. It's a weeping silver birch. It's really nice. It goes straight through the middle, straight through the ceiling, and I'll show you from outside. It grows great. I'm going to miss that. There's not lots of things I'm going to miss, but I'm going to miss that. But it looks strange, everything's bare and empty. All the shelves. So I did majority of my carving here for the last 7 years. So my little kitchen area I had, my office, it's all empty, all ready to go. The workshops look strange over in the other buildings. We'll nip over there now. I'm going to miss the pond. I actually emptied the pond and got all my fish out of there. So normally we'd have a fence up here, we'd have a car park for the forklift, we'd have stone all stacked up ready to be shipped. So this is the building. So I made all my bird bath bowls in here. So we had the extractors in here, this concrete floor where we just swill it all out. Made all sorts, we had the big saw in here. It was, I made lots of, actually we made this as a temporary building, but it just kind of worked, so we left it. And this was my dad's workshop. So there is a compressor left in here and a fire. Someone's picking them up today. So all the workbenches, everything's empty, everything's cleared. The new people are having these windows and these cupboards down the coats in. Yeah, so it definitely looks strange. We used to have a dartboard up here, and every Christmas we play darts. That'll be our Christmas do. Right. That's a bit of what's gone. Now let's go and see the new bit. So, you remember my stone yard, I've made it slightly smaller, just reorganised it a little bit. I've still got plenty of stone to work through. So this building over here now, which was behind us, we've moved. We're just storing stuff in there at the minute. I'm a fisherman, so I've got some fishing tackle in there. I've got some bits and bobs, what we need to go through the coming weeks. The local farmer moved it for me, and he's broke the window and ripped the roof, so that's a project. Lots of stone on here to go through, make projects with. This is my spoil pile. Actually, my father's building himself a pond, and underneath all that dust at the top there's lots of good stone. He's going to dress that up so we can make a wall around his pond. Kept the old chugger, the old forklift. In here I bought us a, I don't know if you can see it, I'll stand back so you can see it. I bought us a little caravan so we can have it as a little brew room. It's cost me £120 this caravan. So I've actually just made myself a brew. Got a working fridge, some ice cubes in there in the freezer area. Got the kettle, we've got a shower room we never use. Just somewhere to make a brew really. Got my work bag and a lamp we made, which is lovely. We've got hot water to come wash his hands, which is nice. And then, so I've got a bit of rubbish down here at the minute. Actually, probably for all, I've got quite a few American people, so for all you Americans, that's where all the garbage is at the minute. I've got to take that to round to the bin, the biffa bin. So, new workshop. Let's turn the lights on. So it's only small, we've compressed it into one small area. So I've managed to get the saw in here. I've got the mass hanging up, we're slowly getting there. It's everything's in. All the toolboxes, all the chisels. I'm going to start carving in a minute. You might have seen this one on a video. This is coming up. I've got a laminated piece of stone there, and slate what's been set in for 3 days now. I did it on Friday, we're on Monday morning. Yep, so I've got everything in. I've got my radios. I'm quite happy with it. It works well. It's weird coming to work, not going into the shop and into the office, but as my workshop goes, I'm quite happy with this. So I actually share this workshop with my dad, so we'll be taking it turns. I won't be here all the time, I'll be out on site doing jobs. I've committed myself to do some work in places. My dad will be here. He, like I say, he's semi-retired now. He's just turned 67. He's got lots of little projects like I showed you that are going to make the pile of spoil into a nice wall around his pond. Lots of projects. He's a really handy bloke, so lots of things for him to do. I'm hoping by making this decision it will free me up to make more YouTube videos, better quality YouTube videos, so I'm not making the same thing over and over again. I made so many bird baths, so many bird balls, which like I say was lovely, but I don't want to just make the same thing over and over again. I've got some great videos jotted down in my book I want to make. Lots of great ideas. I'm going to teach you some dry stone walling. I've got lots of laminating the stone and slate together, some bigger projects of that. Lots of great ideas, and also I want to be teaching a bit more, so I'm doing a lot more with the Peak Park. Later on this week I'm teaching a course for the green leaders, and then I'm teaching a dry stone walling course. Hopefully be able to put more tuitional videos on here, so you'll be able to teach you some stuff on here, you'll be able to teach me some stuff. You never know, we might all be able to meet up one day and do some carving together, hopefully in the future. So yeah, that's my news at the minute. I did put an announcement on my social media, the wording, how I announced it to everybody. I will put that in the description in case you're interested in having a read, a little bit more detail about it. And yeah, keep an eye out for the videos, and I'll see you all soon.